So yeah, had some great profits on that one. Now, just moving on to the free video, just looking at some of the forex markets. Had some great moves in the CAD and the yen pairs. This is a CAD Swissy. Now, if we get a pullback to major resistance up here at 95.64, and you put a stop at 96.54, so you're risking 90 points. There is about 220 points on offer if we get down to these lows here. So it's not a 3-to-1, but it is still a nice move on the basis of this compression of the moving averages here. That's assuming we get a decent pullback, otherwise you're going to have to leave it. Saw some good Aussie dollar move, but that risk-all ratio is not there for that one. The one I wanted to talk to you about is, there's a couple I want to talk to you about. Pound CAD. If we break out of 60, I would be interested. So it's a very untidy chart, isn't it? It closed just on the 200 EMA here. Just need to get above that trend line, and I would consider going long on the pound CAD. Pound Aussie dollar. Nice move, 3 nice buying days, but right up against resistance. And risk-all ratio for a break of that is not there. Euro, that's the euro pound. Sideways, not touching that. Euro US, it's open and closed below yesterday's bar, so although it's held this trendline support, you can see I've marked. I got stopped out of the swing, unfortunately. I still like the weekly here. This is a pullback to the 200. We're trying to break out of last week's bar at 36.85, which we are actually quite close to. Just concerned that a bar like that, hangman bar, may produce more downforce. What we may do is find we get another day or two closing down here and then move back up to the upside. The dollar is sideways to weak, but that is what I'm looking at there. New Zealand dollar was very weak because of the earthquake. US dollar yen, but the risk-all ratio for a short is not there. You're going to have to have a very big stop, and the reward is just doesn't justify a big stop. So one trade you could do is this Euro Aussie dollar. If you get a pullback to 136.14, it looks, there's a wedge breakout. We could have the potential to get right up to 140. You have to have a stop at 134.73. There's a fairly decent stop, and there is resistance up there at 138.50, but you've got the prospect of getting up to 140. Weekly looks good, but entirely up to you. You assess that and see if that meets your trade plan criteria. Okay, hope that helps, and see you in the next update.